Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back today with more Hunter x Hunter, you guys. Wow, this arc has just really been something so far. A few of you warned me like it was going to get a little bit more intense, and you weren't kidding. So I'm highly anticipating, but a little nervous and scared about it. But I will briefly get into my thoughts about last time. First, I just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much. All right, guys, it has been made very clear to me that we are dealing with not only ants, but some giant, very scary human-eating ants. Some of you have pointed out to me, like, the ants aren't really doing anything malicious. This is just what they're, driven by instinct to do. And that is true. Certainly we take it as, you know, a malicious act, because they're harming, you know, but this is just life in the wild, you know, it's just, we're seeing what it would look like if ants were just very large. Very terrifying, guys. It's very terrifying. But I am enjoying getting to know Kite and his crew. Some of you have pointed out that, the whole scene with Kite saving Gon as a little boy actually took place pretty early, I think, in the manga, and it took place first there was another Hunter x Hunter series before this one that I guess ended after the Greed Island arc, so we never got this follow-up, but they put that scene in there where it should have been according to the manga, I guess. If that makes any sense. I'm probably not describing it 100% accurate, but I think that's really interesting that, like, the way that they kind of moved it around in this series. So I'm enjoying that, and we have a whole new crew. I am slightly worried about the crew because I feel like if anyone was going to get taken out by an ant, it's going to be like brand new characters. That being said, let's hope it doesn't come to that. We certainly have, I think, a lot to cover before we actually get to confrontation with the ants. I could be wrong. Maybe we'll confront them right away. But like right now, we don't even know like what to. We're kind of in the dark. And meanwhile, last episode we got to watch a cute little boy and girl get eaten by ants. And now not only was it absolutely like devastating, but now we have we know that they take traits from whatever species that they eat. And so now we have human ants, guys. So we have that to look forward to. I'll tell you what. Before this, Hisoka was probably the scariest thing on the show to me. And this is just scary in a whole different way. It's scary in a whole different way because, in a way, if we're dealing with an animal, if we're dealing with, like, an actual, like, force of nature, there is, I think, some predictability in there. However, if we now have human traits, is that going to lead to things like higher reasoning and that factor of, like, unpredictability? Because Hisoka is just serving his whims. You know, Hisoka is just doing Hisoka, basically. And that, I feel like, we don't have that emotional component, you know, with the ants. At least not yet. We'll see what happens now that they're crossed over with humans. But overall, as scary as it is, I'm really enjoying the arc. So, 2 episodes in. Out of probably a bunch, because I know there's only like one more arc after this. So with that being said, what do you say we go ahead and jump right in and see what's going to happen next on Hunter x Hunter? Let's go. Yep. God. No. No. Okay, so we've made some progress at this point. I feel like. Have we eaten more? No, maybe it's just the same ones. Okay. Thought maybe we had eaten more humans. God, that's like my worst nightmare. Oh gosh, my worst nightmare. Yeah. Some of them, it's weird because some of them are almost, they look more like waspish than antish. They must have eaten a wasp at some point. Oh, my skin is crawling. The size is really the big issue here. I would think that, considering how quickly this is happening. Kite is thinking something. Okay. So maybe that's where people are going missing from, but we don't know. That kind of looks like where we just were, picking people up who were like working in the fields and stuff. Whoa. Okay, they're very serious about it. Wow. I mean, I think they'd be terrified like anyone else. They probably wouldn't do very much. Yeah, they would still keep it internal. I feel like that would be a very appealing place to the chimera ant. Does anyone else feel like a very nature-heavy place would probably be very... Oh God, I'm like itching and I feel like there's ants all over me. Oh, this is wonderful. Ooh. I see that we're starting to have some internal struggles. Oh. Okay. Oh, the little boy. Dear God. Oh no, is this, please don't tell me this is the, oh God, I have to watch her mourn her children. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh my God. Oh, please, everyone, please keep track of your cute little chibi children, please. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, guys. Oh, God, this is my worst nightmare. This is my absolute worst nightmare. Yes, so this woman's dying inside and out. We've seen some stuff on this show. We never seen anything like this before. This is some... Oh, she can protect someone. Oh, God. Oh, is he going to recognize? Is there a little No. No. I thought maybe... Oh, maybe he did, and that's why he took somebody else. I bet that's why he took somebody else instead of the mom. A little part of him knew. Did she notice anything? She didn't seem to notice. He didn't seem to notice, but then he straight up passed her over. Oh. Okay. Huh. Whoa. What is going on here? The exterminators have arrived. What? Chimera. Okay. Are these individuals from another... Okay, so he has the shells, so that's gonna... But, I mean, they can be shot. They're really just, like, very big insects crossed with other things. That's really, like, their biggest advantage. Like, it's not like they're indestructible, which is good. D squared. DD. Oh. I see. Wow, guys, we're dealing with drugs now. This is, wow. Okay. Oh. I think they're true. That's what the people we just saw were doing. By the firing squad we just saw. And the bees too, though. Wait a minute! Guess he's coming along. Ponzu! Okay, so we haven't gotten the license yet. But you could bring this. Heck yeah. The bees. The bees actually, I wonder what, I don't like bees either. They're gonna help us. It's all good. It's all good. It's funny you should say that. We are, I mean, in a way, it's he's trying to preserve life here. They're on board. They're good. Really? I don't think they're gonna do that. But that's very altruistic of you to say. Resistance. That's right. Started firing. We're developing. Okay, we're intelligent. Yeah. So we're evolving very quickly here. Oh, I kind of like the turtle and what's that? Like a bird? That they understand. But we are definitely moving far beyond just like instincts here. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, we have like clothing, we have higher reasoning, we have intelligence, we have feelings, we have personality differences, we have clothing. We're way past this. Okay. I'm very terrified of what the sun is going to be like. Yeah, she doesn't even know what that is. Like, yeah, I guess, whatever. Just give me my 50 humans, whatever. Yep. Individuality is a good, yes. And the fact that they want to, like, compete against each other, they have personality differences. I would definitely think there's some... Could this possibly have something to do with Killua? Oh, so we're all getting in on the naming. To be fair, though, guys, like, they are, like, a whole, like, intelligent species now. I'm not saying that it's great that they're trying to kill people, but... Yeah. Maybe he's supposed to help? Yeah, he's like, I've got to find out what I'm here for. Oh. Yeah, he holds himself to a pretty high standard, for sure. Yeah, no way. I knew as soon as he said it, I'm like, there's no way they're gonna run off. Oh, you have mental simulations. He would never do it. You can run all the simulations you want, sweetheart. It's not you to do that. He's not going to, though. I just have this feeling he won't. The only way he would do that is if he had to run away to go help Gon instead. All right, you guys, that was fantastic. I really like how past the sheer horror and heartbreak of the situation, which is still very much there, we're digging a little bit deeper now into the region in which this is going on, all of their other problems, bringing back some characters from the Hunter exam, which is very fun. On top of, like I said, just like the heartbreak of like this poor mom who's dealing with this devastation, and the horror of like how quickly they're producing, acclimating, etc. But I do like how we're kind of like, we're just as I would expect from Hunter x Hunter, because nothing is like at surface level on Hunter x Hunter ever. We have to make it a huge, complex thing. Which is what I love about it. But we're digging very deep into like, I mean, for me, this is the one that showed me, you know, the last few episodes, I was like, oh my God, they're ants, they're monsters, they're scary, they're this, they're that. And this one kind of showed me like, they have reasoning, they have intelligence, they have personalities, they have individuality, they undoubtedly have emotions as well, although we haven't seen those manifest as much, unless you want to call like the passion that we saw the one alligator guy kind of showing for the competition between himself and the little boy ant. You know, I mean, I'm sure that's coming as well. And this isn't even like, she's just doing all this to preserve like her eggs, the birthing sacs of her king child. So, yeah, guys, we just got a whole lot to deal with. We've got a whole lot to deal with. So as if like this story was not enough, I think that throwing in the extra stuff about the region that we're going to and some of the issues going on there is also very interesting. I'll be curious to see how it all comes together. And of course, you know, we end on, you know, I love that. I love that Kite is telling them, you know, if anything happens, get away. That's very noble, but at the same time, like, if he knows Jing, I think he knows that there's no way Gon's going to do that. And Killua may seem a lot cooler and more strategic, but yeah, I don't see, the only way I would see him like running away would be if Gon needed help. He had to choose between Kite and Gon. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. But yeah, we're in for some stuff, guys. We're in for some stuff. I was almost really hoping we would not even just touch base with the mom ever again, and just having to see what she's going through is really, really awful. Is there any way to like reverse that? Probably not. There's probably no way to reverse what's happened. It would be nice to think maybe she's going to get her kids back, but I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if maybe at the end of this, just like the bug kids will go live with the mom again. Don't know if that's going to happen though. I don't know if that's good, but he did recognize the mom. All right. Emotional, action-packed, interesting, complex. We're really checking all the boxes here for a great Hunter x Hunter arc, you guys. I love that episode. I cannot wait to see where this is going. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time. Please, I'm really going to need you guys on this one because I'm feeling very like creepy crawly. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.